Good afternoon, it's me again. Thanks to everyone who's viewed my videos from yesterday. I'm just here in the kitchen. I'm about to get this prawn stir fry cooked up. Now I've already got some of the ingredients here. So we've got some tomatoes, some mushrooms, some onions and some garlic. And you see it's got a little bit of seasoning on there because I know it's not just me who loves to season up the onions and garlic. So I'm about to put it on the fire. And then it do its thing and also add a little bit of oil. Not too much, but just enough. Let me see here. Where's this thing gone? When you're looking for a wooden spoon and you can't find which one you're looking for. Ah, here we go. Finally found it. Finally found what I was looking for. Hoping the fire is not up too high. I'm not trying to burn the food. Obviously, let's get the windows open. I can't be the only one who loves mushrooms. Like, been eating a lot of mushrooms the past couple of weeks. I am seriously loving them. I don't understand why people don't like them. I love them personally. And I'm just playing this little mix on YouTube. This reggae best of dancehall mix. This one is from 6 years ago. But sometimes you just want to listen to the old school reggae music. You hear that sizzle? So we're starting to cook up. I don't cook a lot, but I can cook. Like, don't ever think that I can't cook. Trust me, because when I was around 14, like I said in my video last week, my parents taught me how to cook. Now I know some Caribbean children got taught much younger, but my parents decided when I was 14 that was the age for me to learn how to cook. And I can cook. I can do like home meals and everything. So, you know, I'm not wootless. I'm not a wootless gal. You understand? And it wasn't even so I can get a man or whatever. They just taught me to cook for my own independence, so when I move out of here I can, you know, not starve to death, because you know that would not be good. But let me see what this thing is doing. Ooh, smelling real good, you know. So as you can see, we've got the prawns here. These ones from Asda, £2.50. And we got this mixed pepper stir fry. I love these stir fries. So nice. And what's in this one? So we have... So it says mixed peppers in varying proportions, red peppers, yellow peppers, green cabbage, white cabbage, carrots and white onions. I actually prefer red onions, but you know, you make do with what you have. Oh, the pepper in this is about to make me sneeze. Jeez. So many tomatoes. So many tomatoes. See, I am an omnivore. I eat pretty much anything. I eat my fruit. I eat my vegetables. I do eat meat. But I love fish the most. I could become a pescatarian one day, seriously, because I love fish. I could eat it daily. Especially mackerel and flying fish back home in Barbados. I could just eat that all day. every day. Let me just turn this around. Oh, looking good up, good up. But I hope you lot are having a good day today, because you know, sometimes you just have days where you don't feel right, you know, like you just feel like you can't sleep, you're tired, everything just don't seem to be going right. But you know what, if you, sorry I'm sniffing because the pepper's gone up my nose, but if you wake up in the morning, you've achieved something, and get out of bed, you've achieved something. It may be small, but you still achieved something, you know. So don't ever let someone say, oh, because you're not achieved as much as them, that your achievements aren't as good as theirs. Trust me, your achievements, however small, are always good. So I know that those kind of things can get people down, but don't ever let nobody mess up your head and tell you, oh, you ain't shit or whatever, because, oh, I've done all of this by this certain age and you're like me who's in your 30s and not achieved that much stuff. It don't mean anything, honestly. It really does not mean anything. It just means it's taking you a little bit longer, but once you get there, it's good. I mean, look at Stan Lee. He was responsible for Marvel Comics, you know, like Spider-Man, Fantastic Four, all of these comics that we watch now in live action movie form. He was responsible for that, and he created, I believe it was Fantastic Four when he was like 38. So don't ever assume just because you start late that it means that you haven't achieved anything. No, some people are just late bloomers. That's all it is. Some people are just late bloomers. Nobody can ever tell you that because you started something late. Nobody can ever tell you anything, as if, like, who are they to tell you shit? So that's why I said, like, I hope you lot are doing all right, and I hope, like, sometimes you wake up in the morning and you just feel like, I'm not feeling today, but you may feel better, you know, tomorrow. And that's okay. Just take your time, yeah. Just take your time, do whatever you need to do. Like, if you want to write a blog post to get your feelings out, if you want to write a poem to get your feelings out, write it down in a diary. Wherever you feel the need to express yourself, then you do that. And no one can ever take that away from you, ever. Oh, Lord, this pepper's gone up my nose. Jesus Christ. Ugh. Oh, jeez. I don't know what it is with my mum and putting enough pepper in food. She's gone out, that's why I'm cooking. But seriously, it's gone down my throat, it's gone up my nose. When she comes back in the house, I'm gonna kill her, you see? And then she tells me that I'm obsessed with pepper, but I'm not the one putting all this mad piece of pepper in the food. And now me I choke on it. It's what, you know, I'm choking on the thing, man, sure. Seriously, mother, like, what is with you and pepper? Pepper, everything pepper. Now, no, we're West Indian and we love our pepper, but seriously, it's this kind of pepper, the one that gets up your nose, that I'm not too fond of, that black pepper, because you can feel it up in your nose, in your throat, in your neck, back, everything. Let me just turn it back around. Oh, it's all cooking down nicely. I shall add the prawns in a second, but first I wanted to make sure that I get the onions and garlic and tomatoes to be that nice brown color, you know. Let it cook down first, because then that way the prawns will take up the flavors, you know about the flavors and everything. It's got to taste banging. Oh boy, my nose, jeez. So, am I the only one who like loves dancehall music? I love dancehall music. I love soca music. If you haven't seen my video, my YouTube video about 10 things to know about me, I shall link it down below. But like I mentioned in there, reggae is my #1 favourite genre. You see, the home of reggae, Jamaica. You understand? So I love reggae. I also love dancehall music. I listen to ska, Prince Buster. You know, he passed away September 2016, but he is hands down the king of ska. Nobody can tell me different. You understand? Nobody can tell me different. Prince Buster is the king of ska music. Seriously. Serious things, you understand? And in reggae music, ooh, popcorn. Yes, let me just turn this up a little. Oh God, I love my dancehall music, seriously. But recently, I've been listening to a lot of soca music. You know, represent my Bajan half. Listen to a lot of soca music. You know, like Michael Montano, Rupee, Kez. All these kind of artists, you know. I also love what's his name now, Lil Rick. He comes from Barbados. I absolutely love his music. Rupee is also from Barbados. Michael Montano is from Trinidad. You know, like all these artists doing the soca music, like taking it everywhere. Now, you know, soca originated in Trinidad. However, you got these Bajan artists and artists from St. Lucia and Dominica, like pretty much all over the Caribbean doing soca music as well. So it's kind of like, as long as we acknowledge where it originated from, there's no bad thing, you know. Oh, I think it's time to add these prawns. Ugh. Let me just cut this thing because it's not gonna open otherwise. There you go, all nice and open. Oh boy. And they're all in there now. See, like, this is my favorite thing to cook prawn and stir fry. Like, honestly, I love cooking it. So, you know, the tomato ketchup always gets added. Soya sauce, you cannot have a stir fry without soya sauce, but as you can see, reduce salt because you're trying to eat a bit healthier. You see, less sugar and salt. This stuff is banging for putting in stir fries. Trust me, it makes it taste ton up. Oh, we've already got thyme in there, so I don't need that. I'm gonna use that one. All-purpose seasoning. Yes, let's put a bit of this upon the prawns. Not too much though. See, just a little bit, not too much, because I'm not trying to make the food taste salty, but just enough to coat the prawns and thing. So yes, like I said last week, Dunn's River all-purpose seasoning, the best one to use. And let's see what's in here. Just some more all-purpose seasoning, but I already added one in there, so that can go back. I'm not going to break it down in this kitchen, but you know, just doing a little thing to get my mind off my stuffy nose because of this pepper. Let me check what the thing is doing. Let me just turn it up a smell. Now I got bare energy because last night I didn't sleep too well, but now I got this energy and I don't know where it's come from. It must have been that second cup of tea I had that must have given me that energy. I know it went no bush tea, like no bush tea today. It was just 2 cups of Tetley tea, yeah. Tetley over PG tips. Sorry to anybody who loves their PG tips, but I prefer Tetley. Sorry, I'm not gonna change my mind. You understand? I'm not gonna change my mind. Tetley all day, every day. Cause why not? See? Just cook a little. Anyway, that's enough of my ramblings. Anyway, just showing you a little bit of what I'm doing right now. Just a little vlog. I'm not always about I'm always about black empowerment, but today just a little bit, showing you a little bit of me cooking. So I shall see you in another YouTube video tomorrow. Peace.